Hi there, your computer friend Connie here. Because of what's going on in the world today with the COVID-19, we're seeing a lot of people having to work remotely. And being that that's the case, we're seeing Microsoft Teams being a very popular choice of a product to use. So I want to just give you an example of something that I'm seeing a lot of people utilizing and a lot of mistakes that are being made or confusion that's happening because of it. So I'm going to show you a team that I've been invited to. So I have Microsoft Teams already on my computer, and a lot of people, as I say, are embracing this right now, which is awesome. But then they get invited to an external team, a team from somebody else. And where is that team? How do you get to see that team? That's what I'm going to show you. So you get an invitation from somebody, it comes in your email. I'm going to say open Microsoft Teams. And what happens is when I say that, because I already have Microsoft Teams on my computer, it's giving me this option here, just open up your Microsoft Teams and you're going to see this new team. Or if I have never used Teams before, it's going to give me the option to download the Windows app or use the web app. So those are choices as well. So let's just say I've already have the Windows app downloaded, which I do. I'm going to go open up the team. And in my case, because I already have opened up the Chamber team, everything's working just fine. But when people first get invited to an external team, they don't always see where that team is. And that is because they're not seeing what's at the top right corner like I am. So my company is Mission Computers. I've been invited to the Chamber of Commerce team. The Chamber of Commerce team is showing very nicely for me, but that's what's missing for a lot of people. So I'm just going to click on the drop down here and say Mission Computers. And when I created Mission Computers as the team, I actually created a bunch of teams. And so in my training, when I have a much more in-depth training program on how to use Teams, I would talk to you about why you'd have more than one team. But for now, let's just say for any team that I create, they're showing on the left side. If I've been invited to an external team, that will not show on the left side, that shows up top here. So if you're not seeing this up top here, what went wrong? Well, what went wrong is you might need to just refresh your computer or check for updates on Teams. So let's do the check for updates first. So right beside where mine says Mission Computers, again, don't be surprised if yours says nothing here, because until we do this next step, you might not see anything. Right beside that, you see my picture. In your case, you might just see your initials. And that's my settings place or my profile area. So I'm going to click on that, and in that menu is where I see check for updates. So I want you to choose check for updates and then download whatever updates you need to for Microsoft Teams. And after that, you might be surprised that it says your company's name here. And when you click on the drop down, the team you were invited to that you opened up through the web browser will show up as well. If that's still not working, I suggest closing up Teams and maybe even rebooting your machine. It might just be a refresh that you need to have happen. But usually the problem is that you haven't done an update. So check this area out. Sometimes I'm finding people don't even look to the right at the top here to find the other team because they're so busy looking at their teams on the left side. So that might be the issue as well. And if neither of those things work, then reach out to me and maybe I can help you further, or reach out to your IT department if you have someone that can help you there. And just keep in mind that Teams is an amazing program for working remotely. There's so much you can do with it, so much to learn. And if you're interested in going further and setting it up successfully, then give me a shout. Check out my offers that I have for a full training program so that you can get set up right the first time. Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.